whistle?
Yeah.
This dimension.
Hi, everybody. I hope you're all doing well today. It's kind of gray and ooky here outside, but take it as we come, right? Every day. So I'm here to do some readings, and I hope we connect with all of you that need readings today. So thanks for coming in. And I see Crystal's here, which I know who you are. And Jess is here, and Cookie's here, and Kay's here. Hi, guys. I hope you're doing well. It's been really super cold here at night, and the days are kind of ooky because it's raining, not snowing, but raining and icy. So I hope everybody else out there is having a little bit better adventures than I can have right now, because inside is where I have to stay. It's just too wet and too cold out there, let me tell you. And yeah, it's been a lot. So, all right, let's see where I can start today. And I will start with you, Margaret. I know that's Margaret. She's our special girl. All righty. Cards are out. Let me shuffle them up. A little quieter here today. I got the birds in the cages today. And, since last time, and I skipped last week because I did lose Mango, which was totally unprepared for, and it was a lot. So I kind of had to take that day off. So I appreciate it, guys. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh, okay. Well, this is interesting for you, Margaret. It's the snake, and that's your card today. So okay, so what I'm seeing with the snake for you today is kind of like it's coiling in a circle. Like right now, it's time to kind of settle in to a, I don't want to say safe spot, but it's kind of signaling that a little bit. But it's more about who you have and what you're doing right around you. It's not a good time to go out and try new things and pull new things in right now. You need to calculate and work on the stuff that is for you, that you've already kind of pulled to you and connected to and you're working with. And yeah, don't just step out of that comfort zone. And it's almost like, okay, so they're like, it's almost like they're pushing you to stay in space, like stay in that space that you set up. And I want to say it's because there's a lot of stuff going on around you right now that you don't need to step in the middle of. It doesn't concern you. You don't need to get engaged with it because it's going to take you off of the path that you're currently trying to achieve and walk. Okay. So the snake is definitely saying coil up and just be careful and guard what is yours in your space right now. So instead of looking like a worldwide, like looking into everything that's going on in the world, it's like, no, just stay with your own world right now and allow that energy to circle and keep going for positives for you. Means that positives will still be there for you, but work on what you have right now and don't try to expand, because I think if you try to expand into other dimensions or areas, or even with people right now, it's not going to be really beneficial for you because kind of just the way things are in the world right now. So just you're fine, you're good. Just take care of you in your circle, your friends, your family, things that you want to hold dear and clear with you. Okay. So that is your card today, and it is the snake. You know, the other thing too, and I will say this because it's bringing it up, don't strike out. There's a lot of that going on right now. Because people are feeling, especially in the US, but worldwide as well, there's a lot of unrest everywhere. So don't try to get outside and strike what's outside. Just pay attention to what is inside your circle that you put up for you. Okay, Margaret? I love you much, and thanks for being here. Hello, Jessica. Hello, Cookie. How are you? You can. This is hi Prash, how are you? Hi Annie, how are you? This is like kind of a ooky time right now for everybody, you know. Actually, even Halloween was kind of quiet, especially for those of us that were in the US. It was like a big shake, and things aren't done the way they're supposed to be done. So there's a lot of apprehension is the word. Apprehension with a lot of people I know in the US as well as others, because they just don't know what's going to happen next. So we just need to kind of focus on us right now and do what's best for us. So not like on a national, international level, take care of who we need to take care of inside our own circle of trust, of people we look after, things that we want to do. Make it all about what you want, not what anybody else wants right now, because that's going to switch up. And I believe by the third month of 2025, there's going to be a lot of stuff that's kind of laid out for everybody. Okay, Kay, let's see what I can get for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh well, this is kind of reminiscent of the same thing. Okay, you have the clownfish. Okay, now clownfish are saltwater fish, and they are amazingly beautiful and colorful, and there's different kinds of them now that where they're breeding them to have more color or be separated between the white and the orange more so. And this is what I'm seeing more for you than the fact that the anemone, which is with it, and that's where clownfish go in the ocean to kind of stay, to be safe. They kind of hide in there if they're scared of things. But the anemone is poisonous to anything else other than the clownfish. Okay, so this is like all about what you're focusing on right now. This is about staying in that place of safety and not worrying about anybody else around you, anybody else that's trying to peck and get into your stuff. Make sure your security is up and around you safely. Make sure your mindset is where it needs to be. And just, again, stay in that safety spot, that zone that has been created for you, just like it was created for the clownfish, right? They're, I love these fish. They're saltwater fish, but they're they know how to work with other creatures. They know how to work in their world. So this is what you really have to rely on, is knowing, okay, exactly what is around you and what needs to happen within your own like barometer, your own connections, your own shield that goes around you, your own protection. And again, it's talking about the protection because, as you can see, this clownfish is actually going back into the anemone, which is poisonous to everything else around it, but not the clownfish. And it takes care of the clownfish, and the clownfish takes care of the anemone, right? And that's kind of where you're at right now. This is about not just in the US, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on around the world globally. And I also feel it like being offset with things coming in from the third dimension. And that's like with what we see when we're sleeping or where we can zone to. We'll hear direction, we'll hear other things. And like myself, I'm hearing all kinds of things from other levels, other, like I hear the ancient ones, I hear the angelics, which people call them. They're a higher dimension, right? So you want to vibrate within that and stay safe. And right now, and I want to tell you really strongly, like right now, through the for you it's going to be like through till maybe the middle of January. You're going to have to just kind of let everything go that's outside of your circle and make sure that your circle that's around you is very strong and set to defend things that you make up your mind to do. Like this is the time right now to work on self. And you know, you have your immediate, again, this is so important, you have your immediate circle that we all can put up around us. It's like our, you know, people always say, well, how can we guard from that? How can we stop that from happening? Well, you have to use your energy to create a boundary for yourself to be able to do what it is you need to do, what you have to do. And not allowing other people to enter that circle. And then sometimes, as in with you, okay, I'm hearing like a circle within a circle. So there's like, you need not only from the outside, like the world that's going on around us right now, which is a little crazy everywhere, you need that circle up for sure and need to make sure it's shored up and they can't get through. And then you need to focus on what's around you, just around you. But there's also supposed to be another smaller kind of, I want to call it like a clutch, but it's kind of like an area of protection for self. And that's so that you're able to do the things that you need to do to elevate yourself into a higher level of thinking, of being able to do things that you need to do, seeing things that you need to be able to see. So make sure that within those gates, you also have a tight gate around yourself where it doesn't matter who they are. It can be your kids, it can be whatever things that are registering with you in the bigger circle. But remember to clean out the bigger circle as well and only focus on the things you need to focus on for the people in that circle. And then again, and I'm seeing this very definitely, you have to step back and you have to kind of put up a kind of like a guardrail around you as well, because there's going to be things that you're going to be asked to do and work on, but they're only related to you. And that's okay. That's okay. You'll have plenty of time for the other stuff, but you need to start really focusing on this tighter circle that's around you. And kids, people, events, anything that's going on around, you can't let them into that inner circle, okay? So, because that's the place for you. And they're telling me to tell you to make sure, definitely tightly, that you understand that your space is your space. Like my space is my space, you know. I let people in, I let my kids in, obviously, you know, I have people that come around, but then I also have that tighter spot where I have to be and I have to set and I have to do for me. And that's what they're talking about, is for you. Okay. I hope that you understand that, Kay. And thanks for popping on and have a good week. Okay. All right. Hi, Presh. How are you? Yeah, I can get you a card too. I sure can, Cook. Annie. Let's see who's down here. Hi, Jean. Yeah, I can get you. I can. And Annie, I will get to you as well. Mary Littlebird, I see you here too. So let me get Cookie a read here for right now and see what's up with him. Okay. All righty. Let me see. I've had some weird stuff, you know, people, I don't know if you're all realizing, depending on where you're living, I guess, but there's things that are happening in the world that are going to affect everybody, and we're all going to feel, because everywhere I look or everywhere I reach out to catch the information and stuff from is all feeling like kind of like negative barking. Like, you know, a dog that bark all the time, and you want them to be quiet, you want them to behave, but they're bark. That's what's kind of going on around us right now. So we have to make sure that we're all safe and that we kind of stay in our own home area. Okay. Don't get so worried about everything that's going on around us, and take care of more of the things that are within where we are, our circles that we set up. And the reason for that is because they're going to be enough to handle and deal with in the days ahead. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Excuse me. All right, so your card today is the Deer. Okay, and the Deer brings in for you, and this is the Buck. Okay, so I'm seeing the male deer. The things that are coming in for you right now are, okay, almost like you need to stop and just enjoy the rewards that are starting to show up in your space. Okay, you also need to, just like I told Kay, you kind of have to trim back your circle. Okay, because it's like, oh yeah, well, they're gonna have fun and they're gonna have fun, or they're gonna have good. Not necessarily for you. You need to focus on what's important for you. And right now, in like a world that the deer are in, the males are really out doing their thing. You know, the families are becoming like important, and this is when they're out working and struggling and doing all this stuff. So you have to kind of put that up and realize that some of the things that are coming in and showing up by you aren't really all the things that are good for you. So make sure you're very precise in how you walk with that and experience that. And I'm not saying there won't be things that come up kind of in and around you that you can go and do or participate in, but you kind of need to really pay attention in a way that's, they're showing me stuff, so hang on, in a way that really kind of protects you. And it's not that anything bad is going to be out that you'll not sense. You'll be able to take it and push it away, but you just have to be a little more aware, because what happens is we get into that kind of that area of, oh, this is good, this is great, and we have all these cool things going on around, and we forget what we need to pay attention to. So what you need to pay attention to is you and how things will affect you, because I am seeing that some of the things that are coming on and going on around you right now are kind of, I want to say, iffy. And by iffy, I mean, it's not, you're not going to go in and get what you're hoping for with these different connections. So again, maybe today is going to be about that. You have a big area around you. You have a big circle that you've set up, and that's all fine. Just make sure you're very guarded and watch for the next, say, week and a half. Really watch what's going on with you around you so that you're aware and you're not bringing other things into your circle of safety, so to speak, that will kind of come in as one thing, but it won't mean what it's coming in as. So yeah, you've got to kind of watch out and really be stable with who you are and what you're doing and how you do things and what have you. Otherwise, you'll be kind of isolated with these other energies that are out there that are really pushing. And right now, if you know anything about deer, this is what the male deer are doing right now. They're pushing. Pretty soon they'll lose their antlers and they'll start to come back to the ground again as far as their balance. So you have to be really aware of that, so that you're, I guess what I want to say is, so that you're really aware of who you're stepping up with or who you're allowing in with. And I'm seeing like a week and a half, Cook. So you take care and thank you for popping in, okay? Thank you. Hello, Annie. How are you? Oh, Crystal says James is here too. So hi, James, wherever you're at. Hi, Jean. How are you? Okay. Yes, I can choose you, Jean. No problem. Let's see what I've got for you today. Annie, I see. I'll get you in a sec. Mary, yep, I'll get you too, okay? All right, let's see. Cards are really wanting to be shuffled and shook today. Let's see what we have for them. All right, here we go. For Jean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh. This is, I love these. These are not common unless you're in a zoo in the United States. I don't see them very often, but these are beautiful creatures, and this is the black swan. Okay, so the black swan for you is about beauty, and it's about elegance of who you are and what you know and how you know things and how you look at things around you. Because what happens with the black swans is they step back. Unless they're in an entire area where it's nothing but them, black swans, they recede, they go back into and recede into their surroundings, and a lot of times they cannot be seen because of what they're up against, right? They can be up against a bunch of trees in the water, or they can step off on the land into areas that we don't always see. Now, these are talking about the wild geese, so just so you know, okay? So you look at that and you see the only thing that really pops out on them is their beak. These are, I have seen a few of them over the years. They are the most magnificently beautiful swans. So this is telling me that you have a lot of good things that are kind of quote unquote in your magic bag. I'll call it a magic bag, right? So of who you are. So this is telling me that you're a good person. You're a good person that wants to make sure that things are taken care of and people show up for you. You can do things for them and you feel confident about doing things for them, but it's like you're not advertising it, right? Which is fine because that's how you're sitting right now. This is the kind of the place you're putting yourself into right now. So definitely all about protecting. And again, what I'm going to tell you is you're protecting, but the reason you're protecting is because the world in general is kind of off its rocker a little bit, right? Things are shifting, and they're shifting in ways worldwide that people aren't really happy about, and it's like starting to show. Okay, so they want you to feel safe, and by feeling safe, it's like close your door, right? Close your windows. You can look through them, you can see through them, but you want to have that space as well. And this is going to be, I am imagining this is what it's going to be about with everybody, is keep your safe spot sacred for you. Don't overdo for everybody else. You're gorgeous, you're amazing person, your energy is very healing, and it's very a very good feeling to kind of be around. But remember to save some of that for you, okay? And this is something that took me a long time to learn over the years, is we put stuff out, we're always helping other people and blah, 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 blah. We go, and at the end of the day, we're so tired because that's all we've done is give, give, give. We have little left for the end of the day for ourselves. And this is what I'm being told for you. You do everything everything around you, you're willing to assist, you're willing to help, but then you feel like, wow, where did everybody go? Okay, been there, done that, and you have to protect your space. So you got to remember, you can go out and do these things with other people, and you can go out and stand in the outside areas where they can see you and find you if they need you. But you have to remember, you have to stop each day or each hour, however it is that you work with your energy. And you have to allow yourself some of that energy to do stuff for yourself, to take care of yourself, to be aware of yourself, even if it's just to stop and take a breath. Okay, you're very well owed that, but you're the one. What I'm being shown is you're the one that kind of puts a stop on that. And I don't think you're even really realizing that you're doing it right now, because you keep going, because people keep asking, or people keep stepping up, and you're always helping, assisting, listening, but you're forgetting who you need to take care of, and who you need to take care of is self. Okay, and that is the card. It's the Black Swan. Beautiful, beautiful card. And thank you, Jean, for coming in. I appreciate you. All right. Okay, and I see, Kay, you wrote something. I'll look at it in a second, okay? Yeah, Mango is still hard, okay? I have not gotten rid of Mango's cage. It is still sitting here exactly the way it is, the way I found him, and I am really having a hard time, because I'm actually down to one, and that is my beautiful new baby that we got. And she is gorgeous, and she's very happy, and she's a very, very good bird, but she's by herself, and it kind of breaks my heart. I'm trying not to dwell on it, but it's not working really great. But I will tell you this is really fun, everybody, and you can all put good thoughts and prayers up for this. I went out this past week to feed my stray that is outside, and I love her. She's very good. She's a beautiful girl. No intentions of bringing her in, but she's got space in my shed. I've got a house in there. I've got her food and water in there. I got treats and toys in there for her. I went out there at the beginning of the week. Guess what I found? I found a baby kitten. Probably about 6-7 weeks old. So when my daughter gets up here, we're going to be chasing down 2 cats, mama and baby, to get them in the house. So keep your fingers crossed. I'll let you know what goes with that. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know, just something to kind of give me some entertainment. All right. So your card is the bear. Okay. Which, you know, I like the bear. I don't know why I like the bear, but I like the bear. All right, Annie. The bear represents for you, you're at a point of endings. You're out to the west with these endings, and bear sits on that side. So I get why that's there. But there's things that you're not letting go of. There's things that you should let go of, kind of put back. It's okay, because you need to remember that stuff in our past isn't going to change now, because whatever happened, okay? You have to be kind of roll with that and just let it go. And it's not that you that you're going to forget it all, but you need to forget it in a way that, okay, yeah, it happened, but that happened here and I'm way here. Okay, so you're like really far away from everything. And when we go back as people and go back into situations that were in our past that we had to deal with, they could be good, they could be bad, they could be like, you know, no big deal. But what happens is we put so much focus on that we kind of get into stumbling blocks when we're trying to move forward. And I'll tell you right now, with the bear, and I am a bear, we take things typically slow. We pay attention to what needs to be paid attention to, and we deal with it at that time, okay? We may not get to the end position that we're hoping for in a time that we want to, but we make sure things are done, that we're through with them. And this is where you're at right now. This is saying you need to go back through that, kind of like you're looking through like a, what did they call it? Like a Viewmaster, right? Where we'd watch, and I know when you were a kid, they were on, so you might know what they are. But, you know, we click that and another picture comes up inside and we see it, right? You need to go back in there and wash all that out. Okay, you're aware of what's happened, what went on. You're aware of people that are good, that are bad, that are, indifferent to what you're going on. And it's kind of like you need to clean out your sacred space, okay? And go in and literally take people out. And it's not meaning that some of them might not be bad to be there, but they're not really inputting with you. So you need to kind of take them and put them on the outside. 9 times out of 10, they're not even going to realize that they're on the other side because they don't care. You care. You need to clean that energy section out so that the bear can continue the journey with you and do what it's supposed to do for you. Once you get all that cleared out with Bear, he can help you propel into whatever you're looking at that you're trying to get into, or you're trying to do, or the people that you want with you and you're in your circle as you walk. And it'll make you realize that the people that were from the past don't mean as much now as they did back then when they did whatever, good, bad, or indifferent, okay? So you need to remove that. And it's going to be a process for you. They're saying it's a process because they're really kind of telling me the bear is slow, okay? And by slow, we don't always get to where we need to be as quick as others want us to be, okay? So we sort of take time to get there. And when we get there, everything's covered, done, and poof, right? But you have to take the time to do that. And then again, once you get to that place and you've fixed all that stuff, you're not going to forget it. I'm not telling you to forget it, but it doesn't matter now, okay? Because you've grown past whatever it is. Let it go. It's there. You'll remember it, but don't let it imprint on you now, so that you're not doing or saying or being how you need to be, okay? So that is your card today, Annie, and I hope it registers with you, okay? Woohoo! Thanks for popping in. Okay, Kay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm so sorry of that. It's hard. It's always hard. Our babies are our babies, right? Holy crows. Okay, so I'm going to go up. Hi, Bill. How are you? Hi, Vicky. How are you? Yep, Crush, I see you too. All right, let me see what I can do here for Mary. I hope Mary's doing well. I have time. I have time. See, I didn't do anything this morning to get me all tired out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, you got a really good card. They're all good, but I like this card. It doesn't always get pulled. Okay, so this is the prayer tie. Okay, Mary, you know what the prayer ties are. Okay, prayer ties are tobacco ties, and I put tobacco, I put smudge, and I put lavender in mine. So mine have a little bit of extra, but this is how I was taught and how I felt they were to be. And we hang them as offerings of thanks. We hang them as offerings of, wow, I need some help. So here, Spirit, this is for you. Can you look at some stuff and maybe try to help me and incite and kind of unravel the way I'm thinking? Can you make sure I'm protected? There's all different reasons. Or you could even hang it outside for, and I don't mean you, Mary, but people in general, you can hang them outside when people pass, okay? To say, hey, you know what? These were special people. Please take care of them. But right now what I'm getting is this is kind of half for you and half for somebody else. So it's like a continued bond that you have that you want to keep. And this is why this is being put up forward. Okay, so what I'm getting with it, though, is whatever this is that you're either wanting to protect or wanting to happen, I'm getting more like protect, but by protecting, something else that will be good will happen because of it. And I'm seeing you need to kind of ease up on yourself because the other person that you're trying to either communicate with or that you're trying to get to see different ways of things, And your reasons are all good, but you need to step back because your reasons are there and you've taught them and you've put them out so people can see how you are, see those things, see those choices. But now they're in a place of they have to make sure that you're not doing it for you anymore, or doing it for them, I should say, and that they learn to take on what this was and take care of it themselves. Because what's happening is every time they get to that point of almost doing or saying or being what it is that's needed in that moment, you come around and you cover it to help them, and then you wind up sort of doing some of it for them, and then it never gets done, and they're back to square one of where they were standing before they walked up and kind of like said, hey, can you help? And you being the person that you are is like, of course I will help. And then you pray about it, you put things out about it, and it's like a continuing cycle. And so you need to be able to take that step back from that and be able to allow them to find their direction that they need to take with it. So it's not your direction, it's how they need to be. Okay. And again, I'm seeing this, and the bond will not be broken with you, with this person, but you need to allow them to do it themselves. You can support, you can love, you can hug, you can, give them good ideas but you can't do it for them. And this is really like a big deal. But the blessings that you have been putting up are being heard, and they will be directed, but you have to allow them to do it. Okay, so Mary, that is your card, and God bless you for being here, and thanks so much. I hope that makes sense for you. Okay, you're very welcome, my dear. Okay, hi Presh, how are you doing? Woo! Yes, you can. Cookie, I'm glad you're feeling good. Hi, Bill Anderson and Vicky Stokes. Hi from the UK. Yes, you can have a card. Hang tight. I will be there in a moment. Hi, Neil. How are you? All right, so let's see what I can get for Presh. Presh, I'm feeling like some of it is like struggles. Like, I don't want to do this because of I don't want to offend, or I don't know if I can do that, because you got to quit second guessing yourself. And that's before I've even had the cards out. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7. You actually get 2 cards today because one decided to flip out of that 7. Now, the first card that popped in, and it always does it for you, Presh. Okay. The first card popping out is the heron. Okay. Now, the heron, which actually is a very big bird. People don't know unless they've had them around where they're at. And I have them. They've left now for the winter, but they're here all summer, fall, spring. They are a very cautious bird. They like to know everything that they're kind of getting into, or that will surround their nest area. They're very particular. They hunt very slowly. They've got a lot of patience, and they're very bonded to their kids, but they hide them very, very well. Okay. So this is telling me, and they're really pushing they take care of people around them, or, the things that need to be done, but they kind of do it quietly. And this is who you are. You've been doing everything you're supposed to be doing, but you do it quietly because you don't want to make like wave on the water. Okay. And this is what this thing's telling me. The heron's telling me. Okay. But the 7th card, which is what you can have once you stop doing this all the time, is the dragonfly. Now, the dragonfly is beautiful. Everybody knows the dragonflies. Dragonflies are gorgeous. There's all different kinds of colors. There's all kinds of sizes with them, but they're magical. All right. They have things that they can do that nothing else can do. They connect in ways that nothing else connects with. They're magical. Okay, they're also a creature that can go to one side and bring you messages from that side. But you have to allow them to do it. And what they're trying to do is work with you so you become that way, so that you're more open to things that you're kind of shutting the door on because you're concerned and don't want to upset anyone. And this is what they're doing. They're trying to get in everywhere. And this is you. You're like, okay, I know I'm supposed to be doing that, but I think people will be really upset if I do that. I don't know how to do that. Oh my God, I can't do that. Okay, well, I hate to tell you, this is not going to go away until you do what you need to do for yourself. Okay, and anybody that you're directly small connected with. Okay, and by small, I mean family or friends that are very tight with you, that are in your little circle. And your little circle, and I say this because this is a really big idea, okay, and you need to know this is what I'm saying is it is a little circle. I haven't seen a circle around a person this tiny forever. I just haven't. So this is why this is coming in for you. There's stuff, there's magic, there's life, there's beautiful things that can happen, but you have to open to accept them. And if you don't, you're going to keep walking around like this guy and just really quietly walking around, not making a wave, just doing what he needs to get by, and then he's gone. So you need to stop doing that. And look, you got 2 cards. I mean, how bad can that be? You're asking for a card. You have 2 cards. Okay? Do what you're supposed to do so you get out of this and into this. And this is beautiful because it's going to bring you new things. It's going to bring you new ideas, new thought processes. It's going to bring you everything that you're looking for. But because you're not being open to it, it's still standing like stuck in a wall. It's like, oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, yep, no, I can't do that. But no, because if they know, stop. Open your heart, open your arms, open your thoughts, let it in, and things will go great. Just great. They'll be wonderful. But you have to let them do it. Okay, Prush, I love you. Thanks for popping on today. I am okay, Cook. I am okay. You can. Hi, Bill Anderson. I don't see. Hi, Neil. I see you down here, too. Bill, if you want me to read for you, just put it in down here. Hi, Neil. I'll get you in a minute. Yep, absolutely. Okay, Vicky, let's see what I can get for you. It is so dark and ooky outside today. It's raining. Not snow yet, though. I'm grateful for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, ooh, you got a really cool card. Okay. Vicky, your card today is Earth. Okay? Earth. What is Earth? Everything that you need to do what you need to do is right before you. Everything that you need to move forward to engage in a way that you want to engage with the life around you is right there. You just have to pick it up. It's right in front of you, anywhere you look, and it's there. And you are blessed in the fact that Earth, okay, and everything on it and everything around you, whether it is spiritual or whether it is actually here on Earth, is assisting and willing to assist you to reach that goal that you're really trying to reach. Yeah, you know, and they're telling me to say this, so pay attention good. Everything isn't always presented to us and, oh, hey, here you go. You need this to get on further. Oh, here you go. You need that to move forward, okay? Or, oh, you need to address this. Okay, sometimes it doesn't work that way. Sometimes they want us to look inside at what we've learned, what we've earned, situations that we've been in, just different things that will help us to be who we are when we need it, with all that's around us. Okay. Now, Earth provides us as humans with everything we need to learn, or everything that we need to have to be able to live in a good, balanced, stable life. Sometimes, though, we have to look a little deeper, because they kind of like somehow along the way, and I'll admit I did this past couple weeks, I did it and I had to really go in and clean it all out. It happens to all of us, all right? And you have to go in there and get rid of that stuff so that you can move forward in the way you need to move forward. So whether it's it doesn't matter what it is, if it's good, bad, or indifferent, it doesn't matter, but we have to quit dragging all this crap with us as we walk. The good things we learned, okay, we learned them, but doesn't mean we have to keep bringing, but we learned something and became more and who we're supposed to be by it, right? We see things that maybe people treated us badly with in the past, or things that we're dragging forward like that maybe we did that we wish we never did. Okay, it's in the past. Okay, so all those things that are negative, make sure you grab them, go through them, and toss them back. You don't need to bring the emotions, the feelings, and the way you do things now because of something negative, okay? You have to be aware of it, which makes us better people as we walk forward, okay? And that's what this is allowing you to do. So pay attention to things that matter to you the most, because we have all the tools we need right here on the earth to fix whatever we need to fix. And really the only difficult thing to do is put down our human kind of issues that we all have and say, okay, maybe I need to do this, okay? And just do it. And if it doesn't work out, okay, well, there's other routes that I looked at. Maybe I should try one of those. But we can never get defeated by looking at things that don't always serve us the best, but we learn from them so that we can move forward. So this card coming through for you today, the Earth, it is right there. Everything you need to move forward with what's going on right now in your life, no matter what it is right there. You've learned it. It's around you. So just accept it and do what it is that you need to do. Okay? Thanks, Vicki. I appreciate you being here. Woohoo! Okay, let's see what you got to say. Oh, there you go. There you go. That's always good. That is always good. Okay, I'm going down. I'll get somebody. Neil, I'll get you in a sec here. Let me see what she says. That's good. That's good. I love dogs. Dogs are cool. Yeah, sure. I can give you a card, Neil. Not a problem. Let's see what I can get for you. All righty. Here we go. Now I'm going to go down here a little bit. Okay. All right. Well, you know what? Let's see here. Hang on. And do that. Yep, good deal. All right, now I need to move this. Hang on. There you go. Sorry about that, guys. Sometimes stuff just happens, right? All right, let me get you. Let me get you a card. See, now I did it backwards. All right, hang on. Here we go. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. All right, let's see what I got for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh, well, this is a cool one. I was actually thinking about these guys this morning. Kind of cool. All right, so your card today is the Bat. Okay, and I'll tell you, a lot of people, holy crow, what is going on with this person? Going on a lot, I see. Well, you know what? Is what it is, right? Is what it is. Okay, so this card for you, the bat, is so freaking amazing, and they are capable of doing so many different things to help us, and we don't always even remember them, or we don't kind of like when I was growing up, it's like, oh God, they're not supposed to. Bats are gross. They're not. They're actually really, really super cool. They actually help with mosquitoes and other bugs that are kind of negative to us. They only fly around at night because that's how they're made and that's how they interact. But they're really amazing. But what I'm seeing for you right now, Neil, is that there's something that you're kind of pushing aside and you don't really want to deal with, and kind of like saying, yeah, no, I don't know if I should do that or not, right? And yet it never goes away. The thought process never goes away. It's like always right there, always bugging you a little bit, right? And it's always like, woo, maybe I should pay attention to it. No, I'm not going to pay attention to it. You need to watch, okay? You need to pay attention to whatever this is. And it's like, you can almost like shut it down during the day because you're busy or you keep busy. And then at night, it kind of comes in. You have to pay attention to whatever they're bringing in because it's something that you either have asked for, or you really need, or you need to do something in order to take care of it, okay? Don't be scared of it because it'll just keep showing up and showing up and showing up. Bats are awesome. They are so cool in the things that they do and can help with. I always kind of wonder when people get so scared of them. Oh my God, I got bats around. I don't get scared of bats. Bats are cool. And if you have them in your area, I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to have mosquitoes and other bugs that are out there taken care of because that's what they do. So this bat today is coming in to tell you, do what you need to do. Don't keep shoving it behind you or trying to stuff it in a closet or a drawer. And obviously, I don't mean anything physical, right? But make sure you address whatever it is. And once you address it, it's not going to be a big deal. And you're going to say, I should have done this a long time ago. So there you go. And that's your card today, Neil. And I hope it resonates for you. Thanks for popping in. I really appreciate you. You're very welcome, Jean. Very, very welcome. Okay. Okay, la. Okay, you're welcome. All right, there's a lot of stuff going on here with Bill. I don't know what's going on with you, so I'm going to keep going because apparently there. Vicky, you are very welcome. Very, very welcome. Well, look who's here. Look who's here. I know who that is. All right, let me get my baby a card. Boy, I haven't been able to talk to you in a while either. It's been kind of crazy, huh? Yes, it is. All right, here you go. All right, let's see what I've got for you today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh! You need some fun in your life. All right, here we go. Woo! You have the otter. Well, you know what the otter is. You do know what the otter is because you've used the otter before. And you kind of need to come out of this thing that you're kind of connected to. And you're kind of scared to step out. And what they're saying is, hey, just go out and do it. Do whatever it is you need to do, okay? Otters have fun. They can even have fun while they're working, okay? Whatever's in the past, the basic phonetics is what the word they're using, the basic phonetics of it, let it go. Just let it go. It will resolve as it needs to resolve. You need to be there for you. Okay. And when the otters come through, they're very people, you know, they all know otters. They're very playful. They're always busy, but they make their busy fun. Okay. They don't always work, or they work, but they make it fun. Okay. And that's what I'm being told for you right now, is to stop worrying about stuff and just go through things the way you need to go through them. Not about anybody else, not about anything that's happened to you before. That will be taken care of. The reason it's not being taken care of as quick as you'd like is just because of some of the anxiety and stuff that you're adding into it. Let it go. It's past. It's not going to happen again. Okay? It's past. Let it go. So they want you to go out. The otter loves this. The otter wants you to go out and just kind of be you and do what you always do. Okay? You're more kind of in tune with things that you need to be in tune with. So you're not going to miss it coming again if something steps forward again for you. You're fine. Keep yourself balanced and keep yourself mindful, and that'll help you get through your days. All right, that's your card today. It is the Otter. I love you, Jane Peg. Smelly, Melly, Karaoke Queen, Jane Peg. Wow, that's a lot. Yeah, I can give you a card. I sure can. Okay. Yeah, well, Crush, you know, the stuff that you're afraid of and I don't understand, you shouldn't be worried. You should just move and do it. You should just move your cue and do what you need to do for you. You know, it's pretty simple. Pretty simple. Okay, hang on, Chloe. Let's see what I can get for you, my dear. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh. Okay. You have the emu, Chloe. See that look on its face? See that look on its face? It's like, why are you asking again? Don't know what it's saying. That's what it's saying to me. Why are you asking again? This is what you need to do. This is the same thing that you have needed to do, but you start to do it, but then you don't want to. Now the emu has showed up. You see that look on that emu's face? That emu is looking at you, asking you, what the H are you doing? You know what to do. It's like, you have nothing to hold you back except yourself. Okay? This is really loud, and it's like, just be you. Who cares if somebody down the road don't like what you do? Just do you. You are this amazing energy-filled person. You have nothing but good things there, but then somebody throws something at you, whether it's a nasty word, thought, whatever, or they think of you differently, then this comes up and he's like saying, what the heck? That's not who you are, and you know who you are. So stop being this way. Pay attention to who you are and don't let other people's stuff change you from the way you walk. Change you from the way you are, because you're loved and you're cared about and you do nothing but good. You have positive. So stop worrying about what everybody else is thinking and just do things for you. Okay, Chloe? That's for you, my dear. That's for you. I love you. All right. You're very welcome, Vicky. Very welcome. What are you doing? Smelling. Oh, there you go. Good. Okay, going down a little bit more. Yeah, I know. It's really, Simon, it's really rough. I miss Mango. I think because I miss him because, hi, Bill. Yeah, I'll get this to you, Bill. Hang on. I miss Mango because it was so unexpected, kind of like the way Pip was. And Mango kind of, it's like he gave up after Pip kind of left, he was around me all the time. He was happy even that day, the day earlier in the day. And I just didn't understand. It's like Pip ain't here now. And he was staying like because I didn't have any other lovebirds. So when I brought the new lovebird in, he was like, okay, I've checked her out. She's good. Now I'm gone. And it was very, 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 very hard. I won't lie. It still hurts, even though I know. Okay, okay, Jane, no problem. So yeah, it's just a lot. It's a lot. But each day is getting a little easier, a little bit better. All right, Bill, let's see what I got for you today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh, I like this card. All right. So today you got the tiger. Okay, tiger is awesome. I love the tiger. Okay, so tiger for you. Okay, so what I'm feeling right now from you is this is what they're showing me. And it's like, and I get it because I've been feeling on and off like this the past since I had this stuff happen to me in July for the past few months. It's like, oh, I don't want to hear it anymore. I don't want to listen to it anymore. Oh my God, why is this happening? I don't understand this. Why is it happening? No, I don't understand. I don't get. And this is what's coming from it. And the tiger's coming around you, not because it's there to hurt you. It's coming around you to say you've got everything that you need inside to do whatever this is that you need to do and stand and be the person that you're supposed to be. You have things yet to accomplish. You have, okay, so they're saying like you have kept looking at all the stuff that you don't resonate with anymore, or maybe you felt you didn't do properly before, or why is this happening to me? You know, why? And it's like not because you did anything wrong, but it's because when things happen to us in a really like big crunchy way, it's all about how we're dealing with the life around us, okay? How we're handling it at the time. And a lot of times things will come in to help you feel more secure for who you are and how you are and say, it's okay. We're here to help you. We're here to kind of help you protect yourself. And you need to quit looking in the past because you can't change what's happened in the past. All we can do is change now what we're doing for now to the future. Okay. This is a big deal for you. And the tiger, actually, you have actually called it in, and this is a male tiger, and he's walking around you, goes around and then kind of loops and goes back around the other way. So it's like you're being protected from all the negatives that are kind of surrounding you right now. He's trying to push them back and away so that you can see some space in between those places and where you need to be right now. But you need to let go of what happened, the stuff that's affected you, the stuff that showed up in life that's there. Learn from it, let it go, and walk forward again. Because I feel like you're almost stuck in a spot, and the spot keeps kind of holding you there, but it's not the spot or anything around you. It's you using your disappointments, your things that maybe didn't happen the way you wanted to. You're the one that's kind of setting it in stone to keep you where you are currently. But you have this great creature walking around you with you till you recover enough and understand enough. You're okay. You have to understand what was shown to you, what was taught to you, what happened to you, whatever. You have to look at that, learn from it, let it go, and then move forward. But this tiger will be around you until you're ready to do that. Okay. And you will be. You just have to allow it. Okay. So that is your card today, Bill. And God bless you. And thank you for being here. All right, everybody. I love you all. You guys have a great, great day. Have a great weekend. And I hope, I gotta get rid of the marker. Okay, so again, have a great, great week, the rest of it. Take time for yourself. Let go of things from the past and just be in that present moment where you need to be. And it's okay. All right. So bear out, and I'll see you next week, guys. Take care. Oh, and have a good holiday if you don't show up next time I'm here. All right. Take care, guys. Bye.
Yeah. Cool. Wasn't it? Bye, Bear, Mom Bear.
Bye, Mama
See you
Bear.
later, Bear, Mom Bear, Mom Bear. Bye.